Hi, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are seeing out 2014 and ushering in 2015. We are looking at December 29 through January 4. So it's the ending and a beginning. And interestingly enough, 2014 ends with Jupiter out of phase. And that's the way it started. It started with Jupiter out of phase in Cancer, and it ends with Jupiter out of phase in Leo. And of course, Jupiter is out of phase in your sign through mid-April. Jupiter retrograde, however, isn't such a big deal as Mercury retrograde or Venus retrograde. And interestingly enough, the other 9 planets are all moving direct, which is a very good sign that we're heading into a nice year, that it's going to start off well, and we're going to experience some luck. There will still be a lot of luck involved, and you are in the right place at the right time. There's a really good vibe in the year now that Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, has moved into Sagittarius, your 5th house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. I think self-fulfillment, making yourself happy, and romance combined, it doesn't mean necessarily finding Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful and white picket fence and yellow Labrador and it's, dream this, dream that. It could also be that you decide to end a relationship, especially after the holidays, which are always tough on those people who are 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a relationship, because you have to spend more time with the person and their family, and sometimes you have to fake it, just to get through it. And maybe this year you realized, I don't want to be here this time next year. I don't want to be with this person. It's not the right fit for me, and I'm not the right fit for them. And making yourself happy might be greedy and might be selfish and might cause a lot of turmoil. But in the end, everyone's going to see that you are actually doing something for both of you, for the whole family. And it might take a while, but people will come around to that. So that's something to think about as well in 2015. And as we end out 2014, if the planets could talk, they might be saying something like this, Leos. We look forward to the time when the power of love will replace the love of power. Then our world will know the blessings of peace. It's so true. I think 2014 we saw a lot of power plays politically and with life in general. And now we are going into 2015, and let's hope that the power of love is, something that people really respond to, respect, and respect each other. In the new year, the 2015 New Year begins Thursday, January 1st, with an idealistic Mars in Aquarius sitting exactly opposite Jupiter in fiery Leo. Although this opposition is a carryover from last year, it's also a promise of the renewal that's in the works. Jupiter is in retrograde motion, but it's on track to turn direct mid-April. Until then, Leos, it's your job to keep the faith and maintain your inner enthusiasm. There's also a practical Cancer full moon on hand Sunday, January 4, reminding us to close the back door before we open the front one. This uber-responsible full moon is all about taking responsibility for the past and doing the work to make the future a reality. Pluto's co-starring role in the full moon, next to the sun and opposite the moon, is proof we all have the tools we need to heal our wounds, transform our sorrows, and meet the new year with courage and determination. And that is a lovely, lovely sentiment to say Happy New Year, Leos. Have a great week. Welcome to the 2015, which of course adds up to 8. So it's if your birth date adds up to 8, this is a great year. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you again next week.